Seated at the foot of Croghan Mountain, within a stone's throw of Raheenley Wind Farm, lies a piece of common ground, a place of natural beauty. This is the story of the evolution of the commons.
Bordering the local road, the site was used as a dumping ground for residential construction and demolition waste, as well as organic garden waste. The Croghan Barrack Community Group was set up in 2012 by two local residents who arranged for the removal and disposal of this waste and levelled out the ground. In July 2016, the ESB was engaged to undertake an ecological assessment of the site, which showed that this site was of local importance because of the habitats found there.
The main vision, using the recommendations from the ESBI assessment, keep the area environmentally friendly, create an area of natural beauty attracting the wildlife, increasing the biodiversity, all while protecting the river band that feeds Gorey's water supply. Long term, create an area that the community can use and take pride in, setting the tone for future generations to carry on caring for and appreciating this area of natural beauty and the environment.
From wasteland to fertile soil, Mary and Morris cleared the land.
Machine power and woman power. When the ESB wind farm grant became available and with the help of the community, the vision became real. Funding was also received from Wexford County Council and the PPN.
This is our wildflower meadow.
A local joiner to engrave a piece of oak to show the course of the river, where it rises and the towns and villages it passes through, before it eventually joins up with the River Slaney in Enniscorthy.
Little by little, the land responded and thrived, and the commons became an oasis of peace and calm for many when the world shut down in 2020.
A creative space, a place to be free. Children created Spoonville under the yew trees.
The commons became a place where the community comes to learn in nature.
A place where community gathers to celebrate special events.
A place to retreat to.
A place where human and wildlife grows and new ideas are always growing.
A place where the bees can be. The log hive is a natural nesting site for bees, especially for conservation purposes, where they can build their own honeycomb, as shown here.
Follow us to the secret area of Nishi, the fairies. Rivers are nature's song.
Inspired by our Irish myths and legends, walk with us down to the riverbank, to the very special story and song circle of benches. A couple of the yew trees died and needed to be felled. In order to honour them, we got a wood carver to create figures from the Tuatha Dé Danann and the animals associated with them to remind us of our history. Meet Oisín, whose name literally means young deer, famous for the tale of his journey to the land of eternal youth, Tiernan Og. Beside Oisín stands the Cailleach and Brigid, two aspects of the divine feminine in Irish mythology, representing the balance between winter and spring, death and life, and the land's cyclical nature. Just above this is another area under the yew trees where children gather to play and leave painted stones behind with pictures or positive words for others to find. It's a beautiful place to look up at the trees or simply listen to the river.
You won't believe what else you could find.
And there's lots more driochs in the early stages.
There are an abundance of native trees planted, including the rowan.
Using funds from the ESB, a fence was erected to protect the native trees from the many deer in the area.
This was very much needed as the trees were breakfast, lunch and dinner for the deer. Here you can see the trees and willow structures thriving in the fenced off area. Children and adults helped to weave the willow structures, and they are a welcome source of shade in the summer months.
The Commons has won many environmental awards from Wexford County Council.
And the Commons has inspired other communities too. Croghan Barrack Community Project are very grateful to the ESBI Raheen Lee for their support and help with funding, and CCAD for administrating, which has made all of this possible.
Imagine that the land is a great living creature. Imagine that creature is sleepy sometimes and dreams. If you show up and listen, you might catch the residue of those dreams. You might fall into the land's dreaming, and who knows then what new thing will be born. Míle buíochas.